Yeah, it was
I mean, that was incredible, really incredible.
Man, one day.
I want to, but if it ever gets as far south as us in Georgia, it's
the end of the world.
Yeah, our cell phones aren't going to work.
It means, cell phones, radios, everything's not working.
Yeah, absolutely.
GPS.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks so much. We are going to grab it from you guys and grab the baton and keep rolling here as America's Morning headquarters gets you through the mid-morning hours.
Yes, today here, the Weather Channel helping you plan for all of your big events ahead. And we've got 2 winter storms, Piper and Quest, one in the east, another in the west, another cross-country storm.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen a few of these, right? Just a few. So Piper is impacting the northeast now. We have Quest in the west. That rhymes.
Yes, it does.
That'll be marching its way across the country, and that's going to bring us some snow in some areas that could use a bit. Welcome sight for the skiers.
Definitely.
May not be so great, though, for those who are trying to get to some of the ski areas.
So we've got Quest in the west, and we're going to bring in Q to talk about skiing today. We've got an interview set up about increasing diversity on the mountains. So that's going to be really exciting. Stay tuned for that.
Absolutely. All right. Well, the month of February going out with a bang in today's Big Deal. Now,
Utah and into Arizona and then sweeping east. And this becomes our weather maker for this week. I mean, Alex, I don't know how many storms I missed last week, but it felt like it was one after another.
It doesn't stop.
It's not. It hasn't slowed down.
It really has not slowed down at all. So we're going to be covering it all for us, no doubt about it here. Of course, our winter storms have left piles of snow from one coast to the other. And, well, actually, your comments, we'll, of course, share them with you as we head on through the show. Jen, there's just so many good things about snowstorms, but then on the the flip side, there's some bad things as well.
And the obvious one is, of course, driving.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. But there's other bad things, too. Like, think about, snow that sticks around for weeks or even a month and it gets dirty.
Dirty, just nasty and grimy. Yeah, that's up there with the least favorite.
Yeah.
For sure. I think for me the most is when the initial snow, when you get that first coating and it's fresh. No one's walked on it yet. It's just so peaceful and quiet. Oh, I love it.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
We'll be back. On the flip side, there's been no shortage of spring-like weather here in parts of the South. We're going to Little Rock, Arkansas, and we've had so many events already with heavy rain, with severe weather, and we're going to do that again for you this week with this system. So let's talk about how things are going to change as we look out over the river. We're going to be watching for mid to late week is when things start to really go downhill. So thunderstorms start rolling in here Wednesday into Thursday, and we do have that risk of severe weather right across portions of central Arkansas, down into Louisiana, back into Mississippi as well, maybe even Memphis, sticking with this as well. I will tell you that overall, when I look at the forecast, heavy rainfall is going to be one of the most widespread concerns. But we also have a risk of severe weather with damaging winds, and there's a torcon of 3 across this area. So March 1st, got to be ready to get those tornado warnings. If you get a warning, know where you'd go, where your safest place would be. I know this isn't your first rodeo this season, but you got to be ready all the same here yet again. Here's how things start to play out. So we're going to be watching this front. The front just sticks around. The whole system kind of slows down by the time we get to tomorrow. So we stay in the chance for rain. We're in that warm sector here. Dew points are coming back up. Temperatures are 70, nearly 80 plus degrees all across this area. And dew points are coming up into the 60s. So that is going to lead us to see that instability in the atmosphere, that chance for some thunderstorms going strong to severe as we especially get through the later afternoon hours into the early evening. Little Rock watching you. But also, I think really heavy rainfall is a big concern as well with all of these. There's just a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, more than usual, and that'll be another hazard we have to keep an eye on. All right, Reynolds, I could literally see that snowball melting in the air as you tossed it. But at least there's snow. Finally, a snowstorm in the Northeast.
Finally, my goodness. To think, what was it, 1 to 3? The biggest that we've seen since, you have to get to the end of February to get the biggest snowstorm, and it's only 1 to 3 inches. It's been a crazy year.
It certainly has been. In fact, I'm talking about that in my pick city for today. So, yes,
probably finally. End up being the least for a lot of people. Driving through the mess, it's just not a fun situation.
I remember growing up, even when the parents came out to play in the snow with the kids, that was always such a big deal, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. It'd be nice if I were able to do that with my son, but we can't get snow.
In Georgia.
America's Morning Headquarters. We're here with you on this Tuesday. We're going to get you through the mid-morning hours.
The Weather Channel here helping you plan for all of your big events ahead. And this week, you're planning around 2 winter storms. We've got Winter Storm Piper in the Northeast right now and Quest coming into the west.
And, of course, the Northeast one will be saying goodbye to that shortly as we head through the day. Quest, though, that's on a quest to impact the nation here over the next several days. Also bringing some snow to the west, which is a welcome sight for skiers.
More snow.
Right.
It's been
Banner.
we had that break though in California.
There was a small break, yeah.
Yeah, and so then you sort of got worried it was going to end. Not so quickly.
No, this is not a repeat of last year. No, we have kept it going, absolutely, no doubt about it. Of course, the month of February going out with a bang.